Good evening, everyone. Please join me for Pledge Allegiance. I'll be doing it from the seated position. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Two. Okay, so meeting agenda for this evening. Got two sessions, some great topics here this evening. Cub Scout session for recruiting and membership that Eric will be presenting. There'll be a summer annual program planning session with Kat and Wendy after that. And I'll be going through sharing some planning for a high adventure trip during pandemic and the Florida Sea Base travel log from that, including. So look forward to sharing all that this evening. All right, it's going to march through some announcements tonight. Just a reminder for everyone, for units, if you haven't finished up your Friends of Scouting, reminder, the Tacoma Scout Shop is honoring Friends of Scouting benefits if your unit met the goal for the evening. Cub Scout packs get Freewood Pinewood Derby car kits for a number of registered scouts in each unit. And Scouts BSA Troop get free rank advancement patches, merit badges, and award presentation cards. Chris McNeil, any other things to share in terms of Friends of Scouting?
Not on Friends of Scouting.
Okay, great. All right, next up. Coming up in a week and a half from now, we have the Alpine District Camporee. It'll look a little bit different than recent past years. I'll say the fact that we're having one this year is better than last year. But rather than overnight, there'll be 4 6-hour sessions, so sort of a half day and 4 sessions. So your scouts can join for a 6-hour session, whether Saturday morning or afternoon, evening, or the same thing on Sunday. Only $15 per person. I believe that does include a patch. Do we have any further details on that? I know the Order of the Arrow group, that's chapter that organizes this, as having their own meeting at this very moment. All right, well, great opportunity to get out.
Open.
Pardon? Spots are open.
Spots open.
Great opportunity to get, particularly your younger scouts that may not have had a chance to do a lot of outdoor activities yet. Go explore Camp Piggott. This is a great opportunity for that. Okay, family camp. The council is still offering through early June rental at any of our 4 camps for family units to go rent out either a cabin or an Adirondack or other campsite. Like to stay there, so that's still available. Obviously, some of the weekend activities are already booked up for other council activities or district activities, but still a lot of opportunities for that. Adventure camp. I mentioned this the last couple roundtables. So this is new. A number of councils are trying this out. They'll be based at Camp Piggott. There are a couple opportunities, a couple sessions, late July and early August. And it sort of ends, the last session ends right before NYLT starts at Camp Piggott. But rather than spending time at camp, it's more of a base. The scouts get a chance to go out and go out on some high adventure activities, to real rock, mountain biking, whitewater rafting, that sort of thing. I checked this afternoon. There are 3 spots available in each of those sessions. So if you have your older scouts that are looking for a local an adventure without having to go to national high adventure base, this is still a great opportunity. All right, next slide. Camp Getaway. Now, I know Chris is probably going to have something to say on this one, but I just posted this one here today. So this is another thing that the council is trying out. This will be also at Camp Piggott, and you can rent out. Well, Chris, do you want to? I think you're going to go, actually. Sounds like a lot of fun.
My family signed up for this.
Cool.
Yeah, it's so your family checks out a campsite. You can see the cost right there. I will say that there is currently 10% off if you sign up before the end of May. And the real difference between this and family camp is that there is going to be some program up at camp. There's going to be staff. So program areas will be open. The beach is going to be available. The shooting ranges are going to be available. Nature, scout skills, all those programs will be available. They all won't necessarily be open all the time, but there'll be opportunities to do all those programs at the camp. They'll feed you. So there's I don't know exactly how that's going to look, but food is provided. It is not, there's no advancement for Camp Getaway. It is purely just a kind of a program and camp experience. It's 3 days. Each program is 3 days. You show up in the morning and you leave in the like mid to late afternoon on the third day. And it is all ages. And also, you don't have to be a scout to attend this. If anyone has any family friends and they want to do this, frankly, I think this sounds really relaxing. I'm going to bring up a book and probably a couple of board games, and our family's going to go up, be at a campsite for a few days, go check out some of the other program areas and just kind of relax. Sounds like my kind of a vacation. So anyways, yeah, there's 4 sessions up at Piggott, and I think it sounds like a really cool event, and I hope it kind of sticks around. So
Cool. That sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, I've got all the program activities available and staff around to run those. So that sounds great. Thank you. Thanks for sharing. Next up, okay, NYLT, the National Youth Leadership Training. There's still open spots for that for your troops and venturing crews. We did not have any NYLT training last year, so there may be hopefully a bit of a pent-up demand for that. There are 3 courses. They are somewhat overlapping. Weeks 1 and 3 are separate, but the week 2 sort of spans over the weekend between the 2. Great opportunity for any scouts that are over age 13, and if I recall, they need to be over the rank of first class. At least my own troop requires that. I'm not sure if the program does, but it's probably a good idea to have some level of camping experience. These are your scouts that you think might be your next SPL or in next year or so, or ASPL or other key leadership youth leadership roles. And it's the youth equivalent of Wood Badge. It's a great thing to do. The new Trailed Eagle Guide, it's been out for a couple months now that our advancement chair, Kirk Albrecht, posted. There's a link for it there, a little first page there. A couple other announcements for advancement, unless Kirk is on the call with us. We do have gotten some feedback from local hardware or lumber suppliers that they do provide support for Eagle Scout projects. In some cases, it might be a discount, so it might be a gift card for a certain dollar amount. Or in some cases, if you go through a full application process, it might be something more significant. I know Home Depot will do up to $2,000 worth of material if you can get approved through their national headquarters. So if there's things you want to do, you need material, it's lumber or tile or brick or things like that. There's just a lot of opportunities for doing things to make something a durable product at the end of an Eagle Scout project. In terms of diversity merit badge, that still remains sort of on the back burner. That was it's still being worked, but no firm dates on when that might be finalized. Unless someone else has heard anything further than that. So if you have any Life Scouts that are working towards Eagle, that will become diversity merit badge will become a requirement as the 14th required Eagle merit badge, but not just as yet. So the 13 plus to get to 21 merit badges is the current standard and remains so until further notice. All right. Oh, the Merit Badge Fun Fair. Did I see? I don't think I see Lisa Widener on call here yet today, but she has set up yet another Merit Badge Fun Fair. This is purely fun. You don't see any Eagle required merit badges on there. These are ones that might be of interest for personal interest or just a different something to broaden your horizons a little bit. Some are via email. We work with the counselor. There'll be one that's actually an in-person. That's a skating merit badge at the Snow King ice rink in Snoqualmie. There are also several that are available on evening or afternoon call via Zoom. Some of them are full, and they keep the class sizes relatively small to have a good learning experience. We're opening, it's available only for Chief Seattle Council Scouts, and no more than 2 merit badges per scout. So, but Scouts want to do a new merit badge. These look fun. That was a great time. Okay, awards. Our next roundtable meeting a month from today is our volunteer awards ceremony, and it's important. We are a volunteer-driven organization, and there's a lot of folks. Many of you are on the call here that do an awful lot for your scouting units, for the district, for the council, and we like to recognize that. This is the opportunity for folks that you've seen that have done good things for the district in particular. Please take a few minutes and nominate them for an award. There are 12 or 15 different awards that we do at the district level. The District Award of Merit is sort of the highest as a district that we can offer each year. Based on the number of scouting units we have, we can present up to 2 of those this year. There's a lot of very well qualified volunteers. It is something that you can only earn or receive once in your life. So if there's a list, if you go on the district website, it lists a lot of people who've received that award in the last 15 or so years. So don't nominate them again if they've already received it, because you can only get it once in your life. You can't have like 4 of them in your. It's not a collectible item. It's a thing you do once. Anyway, so the nomination form is there. Try to make it a little bit easier this year. Carol, anything else you want to share there about that? Okay, great. So I'd like to get those in by the 27th of the month, which is a couple weeks from tonight, so we can get our the awards put together in time for the meeting. Awards ceremony is the next roundtable. It's June 10th. Okay. And if you have any questions, email Carol Cordray, dragonbyrick11@gmail.com. Okay, and as I mentioned earlier, next roundtable meeting will be June 10th. It'll be a virtual meeting like this one, like this. We do a little bit differently. I hope you have a chance to go out and meet with a few folks. So I'll be working with Carol and Chris and Todd to get the program together for that. But it should be fun. It's an opportunity to, recognize folks who do a lot of good things to keep this district running and keep scouting happening. So, any other announcements tonight before we break off into breakout sessions? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Karis, go ahead.
So, many of you may have seen the recent announcement by Governor Inslee that state regulations are going to be loosening up come the end of June. And many of you maybe have questions about what that means for our summer camps. So pretty much we are still looking at what exactly that means for us. And then there's going to be an announcement later. But we are aware of that. We just, know about it now as well. So there has to be some, consideration exactly how does that affect our summer camps. So safety is our forefront and our number 1 priority. So just be aware there will be announcements out there coming out about any of that. Other than that, we're having so many summer camp type opportunities this year. I really, recommend to promote those all different types to your units. If you're a Cub Scout pack, we have our Cub Day camps. We have Camp Edward Resident Camp. We have the Camp Getaway. We have Family Camp. For Scouts BSA, we have Camp Higgett and Camp Parsons Resident Camp or other camps outside of council. We have our Getaway Camp for that as well. We have the Adventure Camp. There are so many different types. Promote those all, because if a family, hey, I don't feel just doesn't feel comfortable going to resident camp, but maybe they want to go and check out a campsite and still get a bit of a camp experience. That really helps. It helps everyone. It helps them, be able to experience that camping experience. It helps our properties be able to continue to provide program, and it helps the council as well. It's important for us to be providing program to our scouts. So please share that information. You can find it all on seattlebsa.org/camping, and it all goes out there. So that's what I have to say, and thanks so much.
I had something that I wanted to mention. Troop 676 is busy getting our moving out of one storage facility and moving into some temporary quarters. And I just wanted to put it out there, if any troops have available space in their storage, we would be interested in talking to you about utilizing some of that storage space for a period of time. So do get in touch with me and let me know if you have available space. Storage is something I think we all grapple with, and making sure that there's always enough space and for enough time. Also, okay, I'm just seeing another announcement. We also have a couple of items that we want to gift as good scouting citizens. I put it in the chat. We have a 4-drawer legal file cabinet, good sturdy metal file cabinet, and also a pretty decent Weber grill. So if anybody's interested, let me know before I put it out there for somebody in the neighborhood.
Great, thanks for offering that.
Yes.
I will say Troop 571 is looking to get a larger storage unit. We have like a tough shed sort of unit, which is maybe, I don't know, 9 by 12 feet maybe. Maybe it's bigger than that, but it's not big enough for all the stuff we have and use. So if they're looking to we would be looking to either donate or sell the unit we have to someone else. It'd be great if we went to another scouting unit. So if you've got a spot, you could place it as off a parking lot down at Our Savior Lutheran Church, where you guys meet, if I recall.
Yes,
if there's
right.
a space for it, there might be opportunity for that. I just need to figure out how to get it there. But we're trying to hopefully, maybe over the summer, get a larger unit.
Okay, well,
that
let's keep
covers-
this offline and I'll be in touch.
That'd be great. Yeah, thanks, Carla.
Super.
That's just general information for others. So,
Yeah, great.
okay, great. Thanks for sharing that.
Also, Mike Hunter is on, and he's just mentioning to me as well that we have an opening for Philmont. We've just sent a message out to our troop to see if anybody else wants to come, but to join us at this time. But also want to open that up to any other scout who doesn't have a spot and wants to go to Philmont. Of course, 14 years and older. And Mike just appeared on the screen as well. Do you want to add anything?
Oh yeah, and so we had one when I went like 5 years ago. We had someone from another troop come with us. So it's out there. I mean, we're doing training hikes and all things like that. So if there is someone that has some interest, let us know. We've done it before, and they had a great time. So give a shout.
That's definitely pretty common at any of the high adventure bases where you're looking to fill a spot. That's great. Thanks for offering that. Do you know, do you have dates and maybe what route you're
July
going to be on?
15th, July 15th.
Is that the
and-
12-day or a 7-day?
Yeah, 12-day.
Or
Yeah.
12 days.
It's 10-day hiking, but I think it's 12-day the whole
It's
trip.
it's the 12-day track. Yeah. Right.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Yeah. If there's so if you've got anyone has a spot for that, and any other details you want to post up on the chat or otherwise,
Sure.
that would be great. Yeah. Thanks to offer that up. Did you have somebody cancel or do you just have a?
Yeah, one kid just canceled like Monday.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that happens. You'll hear about that a little bit when I'm
Yeah.
go through my sea-based saga. We just came back from. So yeah, there's a lot of dynamic in terms of exactly who's going there, where you're going, and all that. And then eventually
Yeah.
it happens, but may not have happened quite the way you thought it was going to happen 6 months ahead of time. So, all right, great.
All right, this
Thanks,
ends
guys.
676 announcements.
Cool. Thank you. All
Thank
right.
you.
Any other announcements or open discussion for the whole group?